Yeah, so what? It's your boy Bits and Bobs, and today I'm here with.
You want to call me out, yeah? I ain't got time for this shit. I'm chilling with my missus. I'm flying back to Spain tomorrow. You came off social media.
Oh my goodness! Yo, everyone, man. You know who it is. You know the boy, Sam. Yo,
Hello.
Sam, how you doing, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. You know what? After last night's debate, Arsenal fans are fighting, but you know what? I'm an Arsenal fan, but that fighting is pure comedy gold.
Oh,
And
I'm
right now,
telling you, bro.
today it's gonna
You,
be
man.
cold. Arsenal, Man
Oh,
United.
trust me, bro. Let's go into it, man. Let's go into it. Arsenal, Man United, man. What does it mean to you? Talk to me.
You know what? It means everything. This is the biggest game in the Premier League as its history. Because
Real
back in the
talk.
2000s, the reason why the Premier League is so big today is because of these two teams. Because back in the
100%.
90s, all these players, your Petites, your Vieiras, your Roy Keanes, your Beckhams, your Scholes, Giggs. There's so much star power in this fixture. And now this generation of foreign football fans and football fans here that grew up with Arsenal and Man United, and it means so much to them. Maybe in my era where I grew up, United was got guaranteed 6 points every season against Arsenal. Every United in
Yep.
Arsenal just easy 6 points, and that 6 points were leading United the title, and we were just scrape fourth every year. But now, both teams, we were bad for a long time, and now United has joined us in being bad. So, but
bro, the funny thing is, yeah, both clubs are shit in it. Like real talk, we're declining, bro. We're declining, bro. Do you know the funny thing was? Yeah, it's like you said, man, about the way our clubs used to be. Like, you used to have a midfield of Lundberg, Vieira, Petit, Overmars. We had Beckham, Scholes, Keane, Giggsy. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say to you, bro? We were enjoying. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was proper beef on the park and beef off it, and like each club and each club's fans would back it. Do you know what I mean? It was that deep. And,
on the player switches as well, you got Van Persie and you gave us Silvestri. So because he
we mugged you off, mate. We mugged you off, but you guys mugged us off with Sanchez, bro. You guys mugged us off with Sanchez. He's a prick anyway. But no,
we agree on both of that. We agree on one thing.
Exactly. There you go. But yeah, man. Like now, yeah. I mean, can we honestly put our hand on our heart and say we know what midfields for both teams are going to play on Sunday? We don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And we knew, yeah, back in the day with Keane and Vieira, whoever won that battle, the team won. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but now, yeah, football has elevated, and unfortunately, our clubs haven't. And obviously with the manager, I mean, what's your thoughts on Arteta, man?
I think he's the right man. But the thing is, I think his honeymoon period at Arsenal's over, and it's the test. Because when Oli first came in at Manchester United, he had that winning streak. He beat Tottenham away with David De Gea was back to his best. You got to the FA Cup quarter final. You did the miracle in Paris, and then it just floundered. Twice. But after that, it just floundered because at the end of the season, United just collapsed. The 4-0 loss to Everton, a 2-0 Cardiff. And then that form carried on to the beginning of the season. Yes, you beat Chelsea 4-0, but after that, you just lost every game. You lost to Newcastle, you drew to Wolves, the Palaces you lost to. I know Oli turned it around because he got Fernandes and he got the backing. And now Arteta, you know what? End of last season, except for the FA Cup, was quite poor and disappointing. And I can see him on the same way as Oli, poor start to the season, but will he get back in January? Because Hasimo Walker could be our Bruno Fernandes. The creative player.
I'm gonna let you finish, bro. I'm gonna let you finish.
And you know what? If Arteta's back in January, top 4 is a possibility. But you know what? Both managers need backing. They both got stubborn owners, and we'd like to see both teams succeed because we want the Barclays back, and everyone's saying we want the Barclays back. So the one way we can get the Barclays back is by getting these two teams to be good again.
100%, bro. And you know what? Yeah, I just think my thoughts on Arteta, man, is that from being a guy that picked up cones and blowing a whistle and taking up bibs, he's done all right for our career development. You know what I mean? But the thing is that Arsenal is a mess, and Arsenal has been a mess for a long time now. And I said on Usman's show that you know, the job at Arsenal and Manchester United, it's a poisonous chalice. It is, you know, because the only way to win the fans over is to be successful. And our clubs historically have been used to dominating football. Don't care about Man City, don't care about Tottenham or whoever. Let's be serious. Let's talk proper teams right now. Yeah. Okay, we dominated football. Okay, both clubs dominated football. Okay, we made the EPL interesting. We made the EPL the Barclays Premiership. Do you know what I mean? Like, we made it. We put some oomph and said it with our chest. Yeah, but I think for Arteta, I think the jury's out. I think the jury's out because the results haven't been too good. You know, honeymoon period is over. You know, I personally think that, you know, the problem of Ozil and Aubameyang, in fact, sorry, I'll take that back. The problem with Ozil and Aubameyang, is I don't think he knows his best team, bro. Seriously, I don't think he knows his best team because for me, you've got the Gabonese Jamie Vardy up front, but you play him left wing back. You know what I mean? You play him holding left wing or a defensive left winger or something, bro. How can you have a man of that caliber? Okay, technically he's all right, but he can finish. I'll give you that. Okay, he can finish, yeah. But for me, bro, it's like what the hell? Like, why are you playing him there? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And Ollie, man, let's segue to Ollie. Listen, I call him the Norwegian Frodo Baggins, bro. Seriously, man. Like, he's a babyface assassin, bro. He's like,
do
you know what Ollie is? Yeah? Ollie's like your sibling's kid, innit? So he's like your nephew, annoying little nephew. But you know you can't hit him. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't hit him because you know, okay.
You know, everyone will turn on you.
Do you know what I'm saying? But credit where credit's due, yeah. You guys won FA Cup, okay, and that community charity, whatever you guys want to call it, yeah, whatever it is, what it is, you got to win it, right? But for us, yeah, I think Ollie's got a harder job because it's Manchester United. You know, like if you're not winning titles or trophies, you're failing. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And I think, you know, we just want consistency. Because he hasn't been giving us that, you know, he hasn't been giving us consistency. I mean, come this weekend, I don't even know who's going to win. I can tell you David De Gea is going to play, 100%. David De Gea will play, and I can tell you that, you know. But for me, I think both managers have got tough jobs. However, I feel the media don't really give Arteta that negative coverage, boy, because you lot have been struggling with results. Let's not get it twisted, yeah. You know what I mean? But I mean, what's your thoughts? I mean, the media, the fans' backlash. I mean, what do you think? Do you think he's under pressure?
I don't think he is, because generally, if he finishes 10th, I can't see him getting sacked. Because the board, Sankroki have talked this man up so much that it's their guy, and no matter what happens, he's going to be the manager regardless. If we come 5th and don't win Europa League, he'll still be a manager. If we come 12th, win Europa League, don't win Europa League, I still believe he'll be the manager. It's a matter of time is that, you know, he doesn't know his best starting 11. Before lockdown, he had it. You know, Ozil, Lacazette, Aubameyang out wide, and we're playing attacking football. But after lockdown, something happened where we just stayed back. We're too negative. Yes, negative football won us an FA Cup, but really, you can't be playing 3 at the back against Dundalk. That's the reality,
100%, bro. 100%, bro. And do you know? I'm a segue onto the players right now. You know, talking about playing 3 at the back. We're talking about Aubameyang playing holding left wing. You know, when you look at the roster of the teams, bro, on paper, we should be pamming you like Pam Anderson, boy. Like, we should literally be Tommy Lee all over you. Do you know what I mean? Like, we should. When I look at the squad, I'm thinking, oi, like, you're going to get smoked up like we're in Amsterdam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, bro. Like, real talk. Do you know what I mean? But then, it's the consistency, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? If you
one
guys...
Thing, sorry, bro. But one thing about United is it's a cycle. Which is don't finish in the top 4, get Louis van Gaal in, back the guy, finish 4th, then back him next summer, and don't finish in top 4, sack him, bring Mourinho in, back him, and then next summer, you know, he can build on the title charge. He didn't have the defensive players to do that. You know, he wanted Maguire, who was never backed, he sacked. Ole finished out top 4, gets backing with Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, finishes top 4, and now he wasn't properly back. So it's United cycle, same old cycle. And I can't see United really pushing for the title because it's the same old cycle with the Glazers, and the Glazers are the main issue.
Yeah, 100%, Sam, because there's a cycle, you know, and he hasn't been backed, you know. We got Tarzan, we got Donny van de Beek, the Milky Way boy. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got a boy that puts posters on chocolate bars, and we've got a man that puts trees. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, that's our summer business, and we've got 2 little youths. Do you know what I mean? For me, man, like, let's talk about the players, yeah? Now, I don't want to talk about the best players, yeah? Let's talk about the rubbish ones, right? So, we'll start with Arsenal, yeah? Who do you not want to see start?
Bellerin, all day, bro. Hector Bellerin. Because if you saw the Liverpool game, this guy he gave 2 foul throws in the space of 5 minutes. Right? When you go to the park on a Friday night, you see the under-16 Power League football, yeah? You don't see them doing that, all right? Every Friday night on the rain, no one does that. But this is professional football. This guy's over 100 grand a week, and he can't even throw the ball. And then against Man City, yeah, he got exposed on his ass. You know, he was at fault for the first goal. And who plays on the left United? I can see Cavani playing up front and Rashford on the left. If Rashford's going to be up against him, he's getting toast. He's just a pace merchant. But if Maitland Niles...
He's never got pace anymore. Bellerin's not got pace anymore, bro.
How can you be in your prime and have no pace? Because 26 is your prime.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's sort of like Dele Alli, where you're 20 and that's your prime, and then it's a downward curve. But you know what?
Exactly.
I like to see Maitland Niles because he's one of the best one-on-one defenders.
In London?
One-on-one one of the best.
Not in the league. No. Maybe in London.
Maybe you can see that, but you know he does it well because Adama Traore struggled against him, and then I know he played left wing back in the FA Cup, but he shot down Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez, you know, he likes to isolate the fullback and really torch him, and he held his ground. And against Liverpool, you know, the Trent and your Salahs, he held his ground. So I like to see him play. But knowing Arteta, he's going to stick with Bellerin. He's Spanish done, a Spanish connection. And I think this is where United have the biggest advantage over Arsenal in this game. Because if I was Oli, I'd say go for Arsenal's right side the entire game because Bellerin will get exposed. If you go at him 10 times, he will eventually crack. And one thing that worries me is the counter attack because Bellerin, he plays as a striker sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you just ping it long ball with Pogba to Rashford, because I see Pogba do that now, we're in the mud.
Bro, if Bellerin plays, yeah, Rashford will be playing living a vida loca, bro. Do you know what I mean? He'll be enjoying himself. Do you know what I mean? Man will be making Bellerin do some salsa dances, bro. Trust me. I want Bellerin to play personally, yeah, man. But who else? Who else, man? Who else sticks out to your mind besides Bellerin? Who else do you think, fuck, man, Arteta, don't play this clown? Like, who else?
Mustafi. We've got no choice, bro. We've got no choice what to play him because David Luiz's injured. He doesn't want to play Saliba.
What, Saliba's not playing? Is he not playing?
No, Saliba, he wants to settle him in. But I don't really get that. But I don't think this is the game for Saliba to make his first start in English football. This ain't the game. So he's got no choice but to play Mustafi. You know, this is where it's the most concerning. I'd like to see, you know, one thing Mustafi's good at is heading away corners, but everything else is just shit.
Is that not what you're supposed to do as a defender, though?
But he can't defend. You're a defender, you're supposed to be strong, but he gets buddied out of the ball all the time. Like Wilfred Zaha, this little this guy is like a pen, yeah, and he buddied Mustafi. So if I was Oli, I'll put Cavani on this guy, and Cavani would bully him. So this is what we have to look out for. If Cavani plays up front, you have to worry for Mustafi. But if Gabriel is up there, I won't be aiming for Gabriel because Gabriel is Oli for the left-hand side of Arsenal's backline, the Tini and the Gabriel side. You know, you can't really attack from that side. So all of it's going to be on our right-hand side with the Mustafi and Bellerin side. So probably Cavani bodying Mustafi and then Rashford just going at Bellerin the whole game. It's not going to be a good watch.
And you know the funny thing is, yeah, it's a good point. And, you know, if you and I can see that, I still don't know if my manager can see that. That's the worrying thing, you know. But we'll see. We'll move on that one. For me, Man United, yeah, I don't want to see Daniel James. Okay? I don't want to see for this game, yeah, I don't want to see Lindelof just because the pace. That's it.
You can see against Pulisic and Havertz, he did quite well when he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, bro. But look, a boomerang is quick, bro. A boomerang is quick. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's pace and then there's burners. Do you know what I mean? Like, standing, start, and then running onto the ball. And you saw what Axel's done to Mbappe and Neymar, bro. Twice Mbappe was on. Axel matched him and just gave him a little, like, sit down, bro. Do you know what I mean?
One thing I've heard United fans say that Tuanzebe can't play back-to-back games because due to his injury. So probably can play one game, then has to sell the next game. Is that
and obviously, do you know what? The medical staff haven't really got the best history. You know, they're not really popular amongst our base. So for me, is that if we are going to manage him, let's play him in the important games. Let's be tactical. You know what I mean? It's chess, not checkers. Do you know what I mean? So let's be tactical with the guy. And it's a shame that at such a young age he has to be managed like that. But you never know. This might prolong his career. You know, and it also will probably bring the best out of Lindelof and Fridge because it means that they need to actually fix up. But we know Fridge will play, obviously, because for some reason Frodo wants to make Fridge this Don Terry, this Steve Bruce, this Pallister, this like patron saint of England, King George with a captain band on. You know what I mean? Like, he's not that, bro. He's not that.
In the previous games I've looked against PSG, Leipzig, and Chelsea, Pogba's been on the bench. And you can see the difference because when Pogba came on, he scored 3 goals in like 20 minutes when Pogba came on. Against PSG, you know, he created that chance to a level, then he created that Rashford chance. So honestly, probably he's waiting for the team to tire out to bring Pogba on, but I can see the same with Dan James. I know you don't like him, and all United fans think he's horrible.
My name, yeah. Daniel cannot connect 4 James, bro. Man can't even connect 4. Can't even dribble, bro. You're a winger, yeah. Give me something, bro. Give me a shimmy or a drop the shoulder or something. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? The thing about James is you see him run with the ball, he gets into the box, and then he's like, a 3-man's there, he hits the side netting. If we could just finish on this end product, but it's really difficult to fix someone's end product.
No, so bro, it's not. It's called coaching, bruv. It's called coaching, right? Listen. It's called coaching. You know when you go to school, yeah? And you're trying to learn your maths, and the teacher teaches you 1 + 1 = 2. Repeat after me, yeah? Teaching and coaching, yeah? Daniel James, I can just see, I'm thinking, Frodo, what do you do with this guy? What's going on? What you know what I mean? And Monday to Friday, yeah? Okay? 5 days a week, you must have enough time to teach this guy, run down the wing, cross. Put some cones, put some mannequin statues. All right, Daniel, hit that. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, he's had a year to teach him. He's had over 1 year to teach him, and nothing's changed.
Oh, and you know the funny thing is, yeah, you know when we go back to coaching, yeah? I remember Patrice Evra when he played for us, and he got took off, yeah, and Fergie said to him, watch now. And he said that what he used to make Rooney, Ronaldo, and them do, after training, run at him for like 45 minutes to an hour, run at him one-on-one, so he can get used to being able to defend, okay? That's what you call coaching. Doesn't take common sense, yeah? Man can kick ball, okay? Anyone can kick ball, anyone can sprint. Show me something. And if you're just going to sprint, bro, let's be honest, if you're just going to sprint, show me something off the ball. You know what I mean? Take the defender away.
The thing about Oli, he's a nice guy. He's sort of scared of upsetting one of his peers. That's why he doesn't want to teach Dan James. Because he says, believe in your own ability. Sort of like what Arsene Wenger did. I know I'm not comparing to Arsene Wenger, but it's similar at the end of the time at Arsenal where he said, you know, he's too scared of telling off players. Mm-hmm. You know, you've got your Dan James, you know, he hasn't told him off. I can guarantee you he's never been mad. Probably after the Tottenham 600, he's like, lads, you know, we're unlucky. We had 10 men. You know, maybe if one player, it could have been a different game.
Yeah.
If I was Alex, I guarantee you, none of these players would be alive.
Listen, boots are flying, boy. Water bottles are getting chucked. Someone's getting bottled with a Lucozade bottle, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Lucozade, fucking Gatorade, whatever, bro.
Pizza.
This is people are getting punched up, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 6-1 at home. Nah. You must be crazy if you think you're going home without a bashing. Do you know what I mean?
But the thing I would say, the difference between this is that the 6-1 defeat the City City were actually way a million times better than this Tottenham team because they got Kompany in his prime, Dzeko in his prime, Balotelli in his prime, David Silva, Aguero, and then that United team was one of the worst I've ever seen because there's no Ferdinand, no Vidic. You had Johnny Evans, Chris Smalling when they were 20. You had Anderson team, so you could and you had 10 men, so you could sort of understand why City would dominate. But Tottenham against Tottenham, you had all your strong players. I know before you had 10 men, but you were 3-1 down when you had 11 men.
Exactly. So, and you've got do you know what I mean? You're right because when you look at the in-game management, bro, like common sense. I don't care what standard you play. Okay, if you go a man down, the next 15, 20 minutes, or if it's just before half time, you shut shop. You know what I mean? Like you just keep it tight. You know what I mean? You run the extra yards, get in at half time. Cool, 2-1. Let's get a game plan. Flipping Aaron Wan-Bissaka's running up the park, bro, trying to overlap. I'm like, what's going on? Flipping dribbling to the halfway line. Are we all right here? Like, I'm looking at Frodo like, whenever you want to come off your Netflix and chill iPad, come down here and instruct something. Do you know what I mean? Then don't go forward. And do you know, like, no, bro, like that game pissed me off so much, because even if you're playing a kickabout with your friends, and you foul someone, you still stand in front of them like, no, you're not going anywhere, bro. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And bro, do you know, if you're getting played off the park, in Scotland, if they're better footballers than you, you can accept it. So you get physical to try and even up the playing ground. Bash them up, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? Just like...
You know what thing that made that defeat worse? It was Jose. That's what put into the wound.
We reincarcerated, like we what's it called? He came back. That was him. He was like, and his comment, well, we weren't even playing attacking football. Imagine if we did. I'm a defensive coach. I was like, you prick. But do you know what? He's box office. That man, he is. You can't when he's not at your club, you can't hate him. Do you know what I mean? When he's at your club, you can't hate him. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Right, bro. So I've got to ask you this. I've got to ask you this. Do you think Arteta wins this match?
You know what? It all depends on United because I've seen team. It all depends on United because Arsenal will win this game. United will shoot themselves in the foot. That's how Arsenal win this game. Because if you remember New Year's Day, which was this year, it feels like 20 years ago. This has been a long year. But New Year's Day, we played you, and we played you off the park, really. I know the stats will say different, but it should have been more for us. We should have won 3-4-0. Mm-hmm. And what we saw was we came at the United, which is we let them have a ball and then let defensive mistakes get the better of them. If, for example, we caught you on the counter with a Pepe goal where you want to play with Martial, Lingard gives the ball away, and then all of a sudden we're up the pitch. You get a lucky deflection off Maguire and Pepe puts it behind. And then the second goal was set piece error. I mean, it was a funny goal. The guy grabs the ball, he punches the ball, hits Lindelof, and then 2-0. So what we did, I don't know how we won that game with Socrates and David Luiz at the back, but it's 2020. We should have seen the signs of 2020 when we were beating Man United with Socrates and David Luiz. We knew 2020 was going to be a weird year. So
you know what I'm saying? But no, man. So do you think? So honest, like yes or no? Does he win?
You got to look at it in context. If United play like they did, if United play like that against Leipzig and PSG, we're not going to win. Done. Best result is a draw. But you see, when United play teams that sit back and park the bus, apparently, which we do, like against Palace and many other teams last season, you just sit back and let United pass the ball around, and then you wait for that one mistake because United have always got a mistake in them. Get that one mistake, counter, and you get a goal. That's how Crystal Palace beat you. That's how half the time Tottenham beat you. But Harry Maguire, that boing the ball up in the air, pinging it up in the air. The ball was up in the air for like 20 seconds. Harry Maguire heading it in 1 yard when Lucas Moura was right next to him.
Looking for bail money, boy. The way he was just looking at me like, how am I going to get this bail money from Greece, bro? Trust me, like, seriously.
It depends. If United play against Leipzig, you win the game. But if United goes to full Ollie against the teams that part the bus, then I think we'll win the game. Or get an unlucky draw. United probably get a scraper draw against us, or I can't see us keeping a clean sheet, but if we play like they do against Palace, we'll win 2-1.
So Sam, yeah, you know how I said, yeah, it's either a yes or a no, and I know you gave the political answer. Yeah, I'm gonna still ask you, Sam, yes or no, brother? Come on.
Okay, I have to back my team. Yeah,
back the team, bro. Back the Monday.
I have to back it, bro. I know I sound like a gal right now, like even when it's doom and gloom, I still believe in my team. I've just got to back the team. I've got to back the team, bro.
That's good, bro. I'm happy for you because come match day, yeah, I'm gonna smoke you on Twitter. After we beat you, I'm gonna smoke you even more. I'm gonna get you on for a review, yeah. But I think, on hands on heart, I think we beat you guys, and we're better now at retaining possession. Mm-hmm. And I think Pogba's a lot more fitter. I don't think he starts. I don't think he'll start Pogba, which is a good and bad thing because at the same time, if Ollie gets it wrong, then boom, we can bring Pogba on. Like we have quality and depth now. You guys are bringing on some riffraff. We're bringing on a World Cup winner. You know what I'm trying to say?
One thing I can see is that it could be too late because during the game we've got to put the game to bed before Ollie brings Pogba on. Like he made changes too late sometimes throughout last season where you get in the League Cup, you're getting peppered by City 3-0, and it was too late. So maybe we have to go at United, not go at them, but just try to take our chances because we have been taking them before Pogba comes on.
100%, man. But I think we beat you guys. I do think we beat you guys. I think it will eventually be comfortable. However, the fucking charades of this team, bro. The shambles of this team, yeah. First 5 minutes, it could be 3-3. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, it could be a calamity.
One thing I see, yeah, bro. One thing I see, we won't see Arsenal getting smacked 8-2 or 6-0 anymore. Because the way we play, we don't let that happen. The only way we lose the game, I know we will lose, but we only lose by 1 goal or 2 goals, like a 2-1, a 3-1, or 1-0. So you won't see Arsenal getting hammered for at least a long time unless we go toe-to-toe. Previous times we've gone toe-to-toe and it has not worked out. This is why half the time when our Big Six opposition were so bad is that we didn't have quality defenders. We tried to go at teams away from home and we get peppered. But now Arteta realizes Arsenal not good enough and he sits back, and that's how we beat City and Chelsea. The way we play, we were in the game against Liverpool, we were in the game against City. Maybe now third time lucky. You never know. Or 30th time lucky.
I'm listening to you, but all I see is an L, bro. I think you're going to get beat regardless. You lot can show heart, can show whatever cards, you're still going to get beat, man. Right, left, and center, but we're going to palm you guys. Right, but before we go into a combined 11, yeah, I need to ask you about a certain entrance music. Okay? Certain entrance music because Arsenal took it back old school, yeah. Doing some WWE entrance music. I thought you lot were going to do an Undertaker, turn the lights off, get some disco balls in or something, and start playing Party Hard. I even thought Jamie Vardy was going to get a feature. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, he did get a feature because he won the game. Anyway, Party, bruv. Talk to me. Tank Engine Party. Come on, choo choo. What's going on, bro? What's going on with the music video? Talk to me. Why? Just why?
One thing I see is Arsenal fans get gassed, but the thing is, I'll say this is that what? There's a big Ghanaian community of Arsenal fans, and now they've got someone who's their boy playing for the club they love. It's like why so many Nigerian fans love Arsenal because of Kanu. Yeah. A lot of Nigerian Chelsea fans now because of John Obi Mikel. So probably this is like sort of a media reach, but it didn't come from Arsenal themselves. That's the thing. It came from AFTV, and Arsenal kept on putting on the story like party after party. But you know what? I think Arsenal fans had nothing to celebrate with the big signing. They probably thought this was signing to get us back on top, but right now it's not what results haven't been showing that. But you know what? This is the perfect game to party prove that song was correct. Proving us right.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, he's a good signing, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys haven't had a proper centre midfielder since Vieira. Well, okay, not like that, but like in a Vieira-esque kind of form, body stature, physicality, and stuff like that. And don't forget me wrong, Vieira could play. Do you know what I mean? Vieira can play football, and so could Tutu. But I mean, I think your tank engine and your music video, I think that I'm even thinking like it's Tutu party, you know, like bro, like my man's not even top 5 in his own, do you know what I mean, in his own position. You lot making music videos, and I just thought to myself, and then obviously Jamie Vardy scores on his debut after you guys done the entrance music, and I'm just thinking, wow. And then obviously Twitter that day was scenes, bro. I was enjoying life.
You know, this is a Twitter derby, bro. Twitter derby today, Sunday. Twitter derby.
Trust me. Listen, I'm gonna be pamming you. Each goal goes in, yeah. I'm gonna be pamming you. I'll be like, you all right, mate?
I'll make that mutual, bro. I'll make that mutual. You know, Harry Maguire mistake. I'll be coming into your bench and scoring on fire. £80 million for. You know what? It's not them. You know them fridges with the water machine.
Yeah,
it's them side horizontal fridges, bro. The ones you see at the back of supermarkets where they put like expired prawns at the back. Harry Maguire's on the worst fridges.
You're a troll, bro. You're a troll. All right, come on then. So let's do a combined 11. Yeah. What formation we saying? 4-3-3 or the stupid 4-2-3-1? What we saying?
4-3-3, man. No 4-3-3.
4-3-3, yeah.
No one plays the number 10 anymore, so there's no point.
True. That's facts, bro. All right, so goalkeeper. Obviously, I'm going to back De Gea because I just think, you know, recent games, he's you know, reminding everyone, you know, why, you know what I mean? He's a top goalkeeper. Right back, I don't think this is an argument, to be honest. AWB, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
Right centre back, yeah.
Put the fridge in there.
Do you know what? Yeah. For me, yeah. If you ask me the two centre backs, I'd love to see Axel and Lindelof personally, but I think the hierarchy would probably want Axel and Maguire. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? But I think if we're just going off by players, not form or anything, yeah. Axe for me, man. Axe for me has to be one of the centre backs. For me, has to be one of the centre backs. And I ain't biased, so I'm gonna give you a slot at the centre back. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You can both agree X can be in there, but you have to agree with as well. Gabriel, bro. Ever since he's come in, he's settled so well, and he's been our best defender. The only good thing to come out of Arsenal.
Dreams can't come true, yeah. No, you can't handle. No, you got to be. All right, cool. You know what? Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna be fair. Left back, yeah. I'm gonna say this now. Kieran Tierney.
You're a Scotsman, man. You know about
Kings. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, Kieran Tierney, I got a back guy. Luke Shambles ain't playing in my back four, bro. So,
Luke Sanders, bro. Luke Sanders. Come on, Sanders. Luke Sanders.
No, but KT3, man. No, KT at the back. KT at the back. The three midfield, yeah. You've got to play Bruno. Bruno, 100%. I think.
Partey and Pogba. That's got to be the other two. Come on, that's an unstoppable midfield. If you've got them two.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you. Okay. Bruno, Pogba, Partey.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And the front three, boy.
Rashford on the left. Up top. On the right.
What? You want an Uber up top? An Uber? Yeah. You need an Uber. You all right? Uber.
Okay. You know what? Right?
Up top.
You can put Rashford in your team.
Do you know yet? That's a good question, actually. I know Martial can't play, yeah. Man, it's tough. On form, yeah, Rashford's doing well, but he's so inconsistent, though, bro. Like, do you know, like, he's really, really good, yeah, but I don't know, man. Okay. A boomerang through the middle, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Martial or Rashford on the left. In fact, you know what? Yeah, Martial on the left, Rashford on the right, bro.
Ooh,
I've got. That's who I'd go for. That's what I'd go for because I ain't trying to get salt and pepper in my team, bro. You know what I mean? Like your football's bought in installments, and he's playing in installments, bro. I ain't trying to have him in my free. Seriously.
Last time United fans are running their mouths about Pepe, you know, they're slating him for the whole. I knew it was coming. He was going to score against United, and now he's going to. Believe me, come Lightning's gonna strike twice. Pepe's gonna score against United. But
Listen, Nick Nat couldn't get Paddy whacked, bro. That's all I've got to say to you. He's not coming on my team, bro. But listen, I'll try and not be biased, innit? So I'll debate it. Let's debate it, man. You trying to get Pepe wide right?
you know what? If you look at Pepe, you can see the difference when he comes in. The thing about Pepe, he hasn't got a footballing brain. He has that ability, but if he had a footballing brain, he will be one of the best in the league. But right now, his footballing brain is like a 12-year-old. He doesn't know what to do. Because you see when he gets in his positions, it's sort of like, I'm not comparing to Dan James, but when they get in there, they sort of panic because they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Pepe just believes in himself. I guarantee you he'll be worth the price tag. But right now, he hasn't been showing it. Maybe, everyone's saying the second season's going to settle. But Arteta's coaching needs to improve on him, put more focus, put more belief. Because right now, he keeps on destroying his confidence. Because every game, Pepe, he plays, he's on the bench. So obviously, there's one step forward, 2 steps back every game. You're building up his confidence, and then, maybe I want to play Lacazette. So I have to go back down. So, that's the issue. I want Pepe to start a consistent run of games because it's going to be a long-ass season. Probably the longest season ever.
Does Pepe play right wing or not? Yes or no?
Oh my God, I want some politician questions. Okay. As of right now, going last season, doesn't. I have to be real, bro.
Okay.
Anthony Martial. Anthony, zero shots on target, Martial.
Yeah.
0 shots on target, Martial has to be in there.
Is that what we're doing now, yeah? Is that what we're doing now, yeah? All right, cool. Do you know what,
Marcus on the left.
Marcus on the left, all right, okay. A boomerang through the middle, wide right. I ain't trying to get Will I Am, bro, so don't even crack that joke.
No,
don't even crack that.
You know what? It'll be advantage United if he's fit for this game. That's what I'm going to say. Because you can see he was playing number 9, which means it's like Emery.
Bro. I think Arteta's been reading too much Pep's tactics, boy. Do you know what I mean? You need the players to execute that kind of formation. Do you know what I mean? I told you, man, he's a man with a whistle, okay, and he picks up cones and he gets all the bibs in at the end of the training session. I'm telling you, that's his play.
At least the core man managed to get silverware, unlike Ole on a car crash. Harry Maguire going out nowhere against Sevilla, running forward and passing. Come on, man.
It's okay. I'm going to give you that, Sam. I'm going to give you that because do you know what? When you finish 8th and you've only got a little bit of trophies to go on about, that's all you can do. That's fine, mate. But when you're playing Tuesday night, Wednesday night, you wouldn't know what it's like, but it's okay. What was Thursday night? What's Thursday night's like? Is that not like an after-school club thing on a Thursday or something? You, man, are like, what Europa League or something? That's it, that's you guys, isn't it? Thursday night.
After 2017, the first game we've ever played in Europa League, I was like, oh, you know what? This is going to be our only season in Europa League. It's just one season. You reach the first one. Second season, it's like, okay, definitely this year, when going to work out, Emery's going to win it. Specialist, nothing. We got to the final, got bitch slapped. But those are the 2 worst European finals ever. And then the third one, Olympiacos, like, oh yeah, you've got easy route. Arteta's there, nothing. We said maybe 4th time lucky. We just don't know. We always come up short in Europe. It's a problem.
You know what, Sam? This season for football, man, it's unknown, bro. Anything can happen. Like Tottenham got beat yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So, 2-3 weeks ago, everyone's like, yeah, Tottenham are going to be dominant and stuff. Look at them now. Do you know what I mean? So, I hope you don't win it, and I'd love it if you didn't. So I'm not going to lie there. However, football, man, this season, it's probably the most unpredicted season football-wise. So yeah, man. So wide right, man. We need someone. We've got Rashford, we've got Oba, and we need someone on the right-hand side, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put in. Do you know what? Yeah,
You're gonna see what?
I'm gonna say Saka.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Saka because I like Saka. I like him. I really like him, and I really do hope as the individual in him comes good. Obviously he's Nigerian in it, so that's my country as well. So I've got to back him.
But he didn't choose Nigeria, bro. Grant Rowe playing that negative football. Yes, bro. Imagine announcing him on Independence Day. No, that's. You know what? I think the main reason to go, I think Grant Rowe is holding Nigeria back as manager.
Bro, forget that, bro. The thing about Nigeria, we bring happiness, sorrow, joy, tears about the football team, and then the game's over. We lose.
Oh, is that you know what? Ghana's caught up to you now because Ghana and Nigeria have a rivalry.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Ghana have overtaken you in terms of jollof rice. They've taken you over in jollof rice, and now they're gonna take you over in terms of football, bro.
You have to accept it, bro. I'm gonna chuck you out the stream, bro. Nah. Listen. It's all love. But nah. Do you know? At one point, you know, obviously we won the African Cup a few years ago, but like with African teams, you know, like it does go on a cycle, but obviously, you know, we've went from having an amazing bunch of crop of players to now it's not the most competitive, you know what I mean? And it's tough to watch, man, you know, because we have got good players, but most of the coaches we have aren't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're just, boy, they're, you know what I mean? They're just there, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm just looking at them like carrots on the Christmas dinner or something, bro. Just there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what to do with you, but you're here. But okay, Saka wide right, yeah. Is that what we're saying?
You know, you have to go my star boy, Saka, Niger boy, England boy. Has to be in the team.
All right, cool. There you have it, guys. That's me and Sam's preview for the game. Sam, plug your socials, man. Tell people where they can find you.
I got just one question, yeah. What's your best memory about this fixture?
Best memory of this fixture before we finish, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, one of my best memories is you know, people will probably say Giggs, the FA Cup final, or Bergkamp's missing the penalty. But for me, yeah, you know when John O'Shea.
Oh, the chip.
I have the chip. Oi, the disrespect, yeah. That John O'Shea was just like, what? Man does this in training, bro. Whoa. So yeah, and then for beef, like, so for Joy, for joining us, I'm like, yeah, like, woohoo, definitely O'Shea. But for like when I was angry, you know when Henry scored that goal against Barthez?
Oh yeah, the flick, and then
bro, do you know? Yeah, Mr. Vavavoom, bro. Like, as much as I hate Arsenal, yeah, you just have to smile and just be like, man, fuck on.
Accept greatness, man. Like,
but
you know, I have to go with the same season as the John O'Shea season, which is the FA Cup final. With United peppered us for 120 minutes. Arsenal were never in the game. We got smashed, and then we kept it 0-0. And then penalty step up. Paul Scholes misses the penalty, and his last ever kick for Arsenal. Patrick Vieira wins us the FA Cup against United. You know, United beat us twice that season, but when it came to the big game, the biggest game of the season, we beat United.
Biggest game of the season, you're dumb.
And then fighting moment, you know what? Oof, there's not really much because I grew up in an era where United had the upper hand, but I have to go back to 2004, Battle of Old Trafford and the Battle of the Pizzagate.
Oh, yeah.
Fabregas Pizza incident, because it's just legendary.
Do you know what? It's true though, and like, do you know what? It's funny when you ask that, man, because, boy, obviously, I'm older than you, right? But like, not by much. I'm just saying. And do you know? Yeah, I remember I was 9 when we won the Champions League, the treble. Yeah, treble winning year. I was 9. Yeah, and like, I watched all the finals against Barcelona. I watched when we won it and screaming, abusing Anderson. You better score this penalty, bro. I was a young boy, yeah. And then I've seen and like, do you know the beef with Arsenal at one point was bigger than Liverpool, man. Like literally, bro. Like it was proper. Like all my relatives and cousins, yeah, support Arsenal because of Juan Cutano, yeah. So that's, do you know what I mean? So you can imagine, bro. I was the only United fan, so I was already beefing everyone. So when we played each other, if we won that day, if we got beat, I had to sleep somewhere else, man. I was not sleeping in the house. Do you know what I mean? But it's. I think the fans keep the rival alive, personally, because we know, yeah. Even if we beat you 1-0, we know that's gonna hurt you guys, and it's vice versa. It's vice versa. Do you know what I mean? Because after that game,
when we still go back in the day.
Yeah. Do Do you know what I mean? Because like this fixture back in the day would ruin your week, not just your day, your week. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, you can imagine if Twitter was around back in the day. Just the amount of torture that everyone will go through. Twitter was back on the Twitter, Instagram. United fans will be crying up Arsenal one. You know, imagine the 82 was around during social media. You know, Arsenal fans would die. But you know, hopefully, you know,
people would have deleted Instagram. Well, imagine social media around that time. Oi. Oh man, telling you. But man, listen, Sam, thanks for coming on, bro. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Seriously, I had fun, man. I really had fun with that. Bro, tell people where they can find you, man.
Samuel Football TFC on Twitter. You know, laughs, rants, mostly rants. I was saying disappointment, but you know, some funny things, retweeting some funny things after last night's funny battle. You know, you can't just laugh at Arsenal fans, man. We just gotta laugh at each other.
And yes, guys, I'm your boy Bits and Bobs. Listen, hopefully we beat these guys. Hopefully I can get Sam back on for the review, and then hopefully we can start torturing them again. All right, peace, people.
We'll see about that. See about